Hey guys, today I am going to be making a new batch of kombucha. I've got the tea brewing over here on the stove and the kombucha that's been fermenting for about 2 weeks. I'm going to bottle it and start a secondary fermentation process. And I'm going to try Tailwind as the sugar source for the second process. Tailwind Nutrition is endurance fuel for endurance athletes. I run a lot, so this is my main fuel source. I mix it with water and it provides enough calories for me to keep going. I'm going to look at the ingredients down here. Now you can see dextrose, which is a derivative of glucose, sucrose, citric acid, sodium citrate, sea salt. These don't all sound like they would work too well and maybe kill the SCOBY, but we're just going to try it out and see how it goes. Each scoop out of this bag is about 100 calories, and that's yielding 25 grams of sugar. So we'll see how this goes. It does say naked flavor, which is the unflavored one, but I like this bag, so this actually isn't naked flavored. This is the mandarin orange, and not sure how many bottles I'm going to do. Each batch that I make is about 2.5 gallons of kombucha, and so that's roughly 19 bottles or so. So I'm going to probably try about 4 bottles. So I think I'm going to do 2 scoops per bottle, 200 calories, 50 grams of sugar. So I'm just going to go ahead and pre-mix and make kind of a concentrate here, and we'll go from there. And when I'm not brewing my own kombucha, I do enjoy GTs. I think they have some of the best consistent flavors out there. Trilogy and Gingerade are 2 of my favorites. But they also work really well for bottling your own kombucha. So I do use the GT bottles to bottle my own kombucha. And I've got a bunch in here that are already washed and sterilized, ready to go. Here's the vat of brewed kombucha. This is all green tea kombucha right now. Normally do green and black to try to have a better balanced flavor, but I just used what I had on this batch. We've got one of the SCOBYs down here, and I've just threw a bunch in there to try to get it to ferment a little bit faster. The mother down here, the original one, her name is Winifred, and I haven't named these yet. You can see the new SCOBY formed on top. It almost looks waxy. And the white spots, it's just air trapped underneath it at the moment. So generally speaking, you would remove that before you start bottling, kind of save it off to the side so it doesn't get damaged. This container, it's really easy just to put the bottle under there, open the spout and let it flow. But to keep things tidy, I normally pour into this measuring cup, and then it keeps things consistent and level when I'm filling all the bottles. I'm gonna fill the bottles up to halfway or just over halfway with the brewed kombucha, and then for the second fermentation process, I'll normally use juice or something sweet. I've used dried fruit before as well. That ferments very, very fast because of the high sugar content. But today we will be trying the Tailwind. So again, I got 8 scoops of Tailwind in here, pre-mixed, and it's kind of like a concentrate in a 20-ounce bottle. So I'm going to pour that again to keep things tidy. I'm going to pour it into here and make sure that everything's level and consistent. And remember, this is an experiment, and I kind of do know that something's going to go off a little bit because of the salt in there. So, but we're just trying it out. See how tidy I can do this? Alright, not too bad. Hard to hold the camera and pour. You do want to leave a little bit of headspace, because if this does ferment properly, it's going to have a bunch of gas that's going to need to be expelled. And so if you fill it all the way up to the top, and as soon as you take the top off, you might have a projectile. And there you have it. There is the brewed kombucha with the Tailwind ready for the second fermentation process. Second fermentation process can take anywhere between about 5 and 14 days. depending on how much sugar content's in there. And there is a lot of sugar in there now, ready to start that second fermentation process. But I am thinking that the salt is going to kind of potentially kill off maybe some of the bacteria. So we'll see. And I'll try to do a follow-up video tasting and see how it went. Thanks for watching.